Hey explorers, have you ever seen a solar eclipse? This is when the moon passes between Earth and the sun. The moon blocks the light from the sun, and I think it's one of the most exciting events in the sky. But we have to be careful because if we look directly at the sun, we can damage our eyes. To make it safe to view, we can make our very own pinhole camera at home using household materials. A pinhole camera is a type of camera that doesn't use a lens to capture an image. Instead, it uses a very small hole called a pinhole. When light comes through this tiny hole, it projects an image of whatever you're looking at onto a surface at the back of the camera. And I've got great news. We can make a pinhole camera of our very own at home using common household items. The materials you'll need for this experiment are a cardboard box, tape, parchment paper or wax paper, a pen or sharp pencil, and scissors. You'll also need someone who can use the scissors safely. Any cardboard box will do, from a delivery, a cereal box, or a shoe box. Those work great. You'll just need to make sure that it's sealed up tight so no light can enter your camera. I've got a special black tape that I'm going to use to seal my box closed to make sure no light gets in. The next step in making our pinhole camera is to create our viewing screen. So on one end of the box, you'll need to cut a rectangle out that takes up almost all of the space. Make sure to practice safety while using your scissors. We've cut out a rectangle from the box to help create our viewing screen. Next, you'll need to cut out a piece of parchment paper or wax paper that will cover that hole, and then we can tape it in place. This would be a lot better with 4 hands, but Walter's not being much of a help today. There we go. We've got our parchment paper taped into place, and you want to make sure it's as flat as possible with as few wrinkles as you can do. And the next step is to make our pinhole. On the opposite end of the box, we're going to use our pen to poke a hole directly in the center. We want this hole to be nice and clean, so feel free to take a minute and very gently poke your pen through the hole. This will be the opening that lets light through into your pinhole camera to project your image onto the rear viewing screen. And there we go, we've got our pinhole camera. Now we can look at how it works.
Science!
Make the room dark and get a flashlight. Point it at the camera. Check your viewing screen to see the image. Now, cover up half of the light with the piece of cardboard you cut from the box to simulate an eclipse to see how it looks. To view other things around your house or outside, you can drape a blanket around yourself and the camera, leaving the pinhole end exposed. This will allow you to see the projection on the viewing screen. You'll notice that the image projected onto the viewing screen is actually upside down, and this is because light travels in a straight line. As the pinhole camera captures the light from the object you're looking at, the top transitions to the bottom, and vice versa. To learn more about how light travels, bends, and refracts, you can check out our Bending Light episode. A solar eclipse is when the moon comes between the Earth and the sun. The moon blocks most of the light from the sun, and it actually casts a shadow onto the Earth's surface, which just seems really cool. It is essential to remember to never look directly at the sun because that can damage our eyes. But using our brand new pinhole camera, we can view a solar eclipse safely and have fun doing it. To make sure you don't miss any other fun from the lab, subscribe to Clayton's Exploration Station on YouTube and social media. Plus, you can visit our website, explorationstation.net, to view worksheets for this experiment and more. Keep your pinhole camera ready because the future's looking bright, explorers.
Clayton's Exploration Station.